What a majestic performance it was.
Indeed, Tavisha, they own our hearts. Moving ahead, we all are aware that the success of any education institution depends on the head of the school. The principal is the driving force who manages, coordinates, guides, and supervises various activities of the educational institute. She is a sculptor of human character, a seasoned scholar, and a navigator of flagship of knowledge. It's my honor to welcome our principal, ma'am, Miss Shikha Rathore, on the stage to express her valuable thoughts.
Good evening, one and all present here. Good evening. Considering my PG kids have just pepped you up, this was very dull for a good evening. Let's try it once again. Good evening. One more time. Good evening. First of all, thank you all for being here and giving priority to our invitation. It is uplifting for both student and staff to have you all present here for our 4th annual day. I know my CIS News Bulletin students have already updated you with most of the facts that have happened in past 2 years, so I don't intend to bore you with a terribly long speech, but I am also speaking after 2 years, so I at least have something to say. So please bear with me. Yes. The mood is one of celebration, and hence I did not want to give a very long speech. And it has to be so, as we are seeing this evening after 2 long, unprecedented, challenging, fearful, and difficult years. As a school, if we see the empty corridors, the voiceless classrooms, the quiet play area, you know what seems to be cacophony is basically music to our ears. Not hearing all of that was not a great sight for us. So, we must reinstate one fact that एक गुरु का जीवन अपने शिष्य के बिना निरर्थक है. They are the sole reason for our existence. They are the ones who give true meaning to what teachers do. And parents, we really want that you give a big round of applause for all the CIS students. Next, I would like to immensely thank my management for their continual support, encouragement, and of course the sense of confidence that they show in us. It is them who are not ready to give up on us. Hence, we are not ready to give up on anything. So yes, can we have a big round of applause for them as well? Rightly mentioned by our CIS News Bulletin students, मैनेजमेंट ने लिया अपने कंधों पे सारा भार और इन शब्दों में पूर्ण सच्चाई थी. I now would like to express my gratitude towards my CIS parents who have played a very critical role. Parents, I do understand it is very difficult to multitask, but you have continuously supported us. During the pandemic time when we were playing various roles, apart from that, you were made to share a role of a facilitator. You were sharing our role. Your patience, understanding, and support has always been invaluable. Even during the time when we were preparing for this big day, I know it has not been easy for both of us, for you and for us, because of the fluctuating weather conditions, because of sudden government holiday announcements, and picking up the kids and dropping the kids at odd hours on short notice. But it was heartening to see that you bore with all. Parents, it was even more heartening when I heard a few parents saying, when they came over to the school and they said, "Ma'am, please आप बिल्कुल चिंता मत कीजिए, हम लोगों को एक या दो बच्चों को संभालना होता है और आप इतने सारे बच्चों को संभालते हैं." A few parents said, "कोई हमारे लिए ज़रूरत हो तो आप बताइएगा. We are there to help you out." There were parents who said, "Ma'am, हम देखते हैं आपकी गाड़ी खड़ी हुई है इतनी देर तक, हम खाना भिजवा दें." This is the little gesture that is important. And you know, parents, these are the words of motivation that help us walk miles for our children. Our children who are the focal point of our existence. It is very easy to be a critique and be judgmental for what others do or the roles that others play. And it is very difficult to understand someone's situation by being in their shoes, which you all did so fabulously. Content, concepts, skills. Yes, I know, important facets of education, but they can be taught. What cannot just be taught is the values. The value of being respectful towards elders, irrespective of the kind of job that they do. Empathy, kindness, compassion. These are the things that children learn from us as they see us. And hence, it definitely calls for a big shout out for all of you for being all of that and helping our children develop into such beautiful human beings. I would want that to be louder. Last, but not the least, a very big thank you to my CIS team, my backbone in true sense, the true warriors for me, who have gone above and beyond to ensure that students continue to receive the best possible education. They work tirelessly to adapt to new technologies, irrespective of the age of the teacher, whether she was 22 or she was 55. They all adapted so well. And yet, gliding and leaping through the important milestone